Hey guys, Gwendolyn again, talking to you about some tips about being on a dating app and how to make it more successful, how to get what you want out of the dating app. Now, I have been on a dating app, and the people that I talk to, the men that I talk to, and the women that I talk to have been terribly disappointed with the app. Not one person says, "Oh, I love this. This is really enjoyable." So I kind of wonder why we were all on it, right? So if you want to be happier on the dating app, I'm going to give you some more pointers. So I think I was on 10 the other night and I was a little tipsy. So disclaimer, do whatever you want on a dating app, and not dating app in the world. I'm not telling anybody what to do. This is advice that I believe will help based on my feedback from men and my feedback from single women. And I'm around a lot of single women. So I think I was on 10 to 11. If something is an extreme deal breaker for you, ask. Okay, this is after I'm talking about picking up the phone and talking. So let's say you have a deal breaker and you do not want to go out with anybody who smokes, right? That's a big one. Well, don't say no smoking and then you're out at dinner and you're like, "Oh, I only smoke, when I'm at a bar, or I only smoke at dinner, or I only smoke when I'm nervous." Just say who you are. You don't want to meet up with anybody. You won't be happy unless you are who you are and that other person accepts you. So let's say you smoke pot in a legal state, right? Where it's legal. Don't say you don't smoke pot and then 3 times a day on a date, you're smoking pot. Okay, this is really elementary, but you'd be surprised. Don't present yourself as something you're not. That's simple. 11. This is kind of conjuncted to 10. If religion is a huge deal breaker for you, then speak about your religion up front, first or second date. Talk about it. Talk about what's important to you. Talk about what you need. Because if you know religion, if you're so far apart on religion and you know that's not what you want, well, why do you want to go on dates and try to find somebody that you're really compatible with if you know it's going to get in your way? Like, who's got the time, the energy, the money, or the disappointment? Right? You're going to really like somebody and then you find out the religion's a deal breaker. Like, just bring that one out, top of the table. That's first conversation or second conversation, in my opinion. 12, my favorite number. So it's interesting to me that and I'm guilty of it, I've done it sometimes, I try really hard not to. So we'll stop our conversations right in the middle of a conversation. Because we're in 2021, I find that, in between work, we might send a text or start a conversation, or the man might start a text and start a conversation, and you just stop talking. You just stop talking. Well, first of all, that's rude. Second of all, it can hurt people's feelings, and I don't think we went on the app, put our pictures out there, and said what we wanted to hurt other people's feelings, because how's that good karma and good energy? That just doesn't make sense. So if you are talking to somebody and you decide, nah, ixnay on the person pay, then just be done, but be gentle. And, just give a person a real reason. You don't have to say, "Hey, I don't like you," or "Hey, I don't like you." You just have to say, "Sorry, I can't get back to you right now. I'm super busy with work. Let's try to connect some other time." Or, "Sorry, I can't get back to you right now." And then usually people understand it. But it's always good to close. And I was thinking about it. And then sometimes, you'll talk to somebody and then the conversation will fade. And you'll 2 or 3 or 4 a week later, some gentlemen will wave on Messenger. I'm like, really? Why are you waving? Do you want to talk to me? Or why did you just wave to the other girls you waved at on Messenger? It's like we're on an app to get to know each other and get together, right? So the teenager texting, the adult Snapchat, that's the big one for me. It's like, "Oh, here's a picture. picture, 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 picture. That's adult Snapchat. That's because I've seen teenagers Snapchat. I own teenage Snapchat, okay? So don't do it as an adult. We're 30, we're 40, we're 50, we're 60. Pick up the phone, talk to a person. So if we were at a wedding, like I said before, or a social gathering, or a children's event, or a golf tournament, or a bowling alley, you wouldn't just sit there and have a conversation with someone. Yeah, I'm from Utica. Yeah, where are you from? And then just walk away from them. You don't just walk away from the conversation like it never happened. Yeah, as grown adults, that's what we do. We just walk away when we're in the middle of texting somebody. Girls do it, guys do it. This video is for the guys. Any girl could actually get some really great tips from it. But it's if you want to find a connection to make you happy, right? Try to do it right. I think I'm on 12, 13. Gosh, I said 21 tips, but I'll figure it out. 13 is be the person you want to be. Cut. 13 is be the person that you want to meet. And that's common sense, but think about it. If you want to meet a girl and have a great connection and, have fun and go out, be that person. So if your goal is to have fun with a woman and you want someone to snug with and someone to be with and see where it goes from there, well then ask to do something. Hi, do you want to go to a winery, which could be closed, could not be closed? Do you want to go to a restaurant? They're still open and local people need business. Do you want to, I don't know, it's harder with COVID. You could watch comedy together, online together. You could do Google video chats and FaceTime chats. Like, there's things you can do. So if you men are out there and you're looking for someone to spend your life with or your time with or just a hangout partner, whatever you want, you gotta make an effort. You gotta be the person that you want. So somebody's gotta, step up. I think I'm on 13 and I'll get back to you.